Man, this camera, I'm like so over it. Shining. If you believe in love. Shining, you believe in love. Hello to the 14 people watching. Hey, Tig, how you doing? How's your day? Hello, WK. How are you? My day is amazing. How's your day? My day is amazing, but I don't know, like I'm feeling a whole lot of emotions right now. But my day was amazing. It's funny how you can feel so many emotions all at one time. Like I never thought that was possible, but I'm experiencing it more and more. What's your goal for you to keep showing up and being my authentic self? Showing people that it's okay to be you. That life is not perfect and you wasn't sent here to be perfect. You was just sent here to show up and do your best. Do your best. That's my goal. Say, how was your day? How you been? So yeah, that's it. In this such a beautiful journey. I'm loving it. I just was watching some of my old videos and just looking at how much I have grown just in this short amount of time of being on here. Hey, Ashley in the building. What's going on, Ashley? How your day going? No, 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 no. What is that? What is GT? Hi, Ashley. So I want to talk about a few things today. Like I don't really like putting a topic. We just gonna have heart to heart conversations. But I don't be wanting to put a topic because I know it don't stick to one topic. It's my day was wonderful. That's amazing. Hello, Harmony. How are you? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Ashley, please have some manners. Don't say lady. Say hey, queen. Or her. Queen. How's it going? WK, it's going amazing. Thank you. But Ashley, she cool. I understand what you're saying. She don't mean no harm. Thank you. Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that. But yeah, like I'm feeling all the feels right now. And of course, I know it's not all mine, but I'm just here being present with it. I went to see the Michael Jackson movie today. And of course, I love him with my whole heart. And I understand his heart and how pure he was. So watching that movie, it was good. It made me mad. I cried. I laughed. I danced. So it was an emotional roller coaster. And yeah, just sitting here reflecting today just on life and my journey and just being present or just being somebody with a pure heart who go through the things and still able to come back to my heart and still show up, so I'm just in all that energy right now. So I want to talk about, of course, love. We always talking about love and just unconditional love. Like, what does love mean to you? What does a healthy relationship look like for you? Like in your mind, in your perception, in your reality, what does that look like? Like, I want to hear from y'all, and I also want to share from my perspective also, because my view on love and relationships have changed so much. Like, it's so far beyond the surface level stuff and so different from the world's view of love. Like, I feel like the world's view on love is based off conditions, right? We love people as long as they're doing what we want them to do or it look the way that we want it to look. Then, oh, I love you. But that pure unconditional love, like that's the goal. And finding that within yourself so then you can give it out. So yes, I'm here. I'm here today. Play Tupac Unconditional Love. I don't know if I ever heard that one actually. I don't know what love feels like anymore. I gave up on that years ago. Don't trust anyone. Well, guess what? You should have been here for yesterday's conversation because we talked about that. To say you don't trust no one, is that really true? Is that the honest truth? If you come to your heart and be honest with yourself, like we say that, but every day you're trusting somebody in some way. So that's not a true statement. And then I also touched on, if you feel like you can't trust anyone, right? Do you trust yourself? And maybe it's about trusting yourself and not so much about trusting other people. Maybe if we trust ourselves enough, then when we meet these people and when we make these connections, we'll have that understanding that, oh, hold up, this person ain't, they ain't in alignment with me. They don't have my best interests at heart. So then you don't get yourself caught up in so many situations where you feeling like you can't trust anyone, right? Maybe it's just about trusting us. Trusting yourself so much that you listen to your intuition and how you feel and not overrule it based off of somebody else's feelings, right? So, I mean, that's just something to think about. But to say that, I feel like a lot of people say that, and a lot of people are guarded because we have been hurt. And so that's the first thing that we go to is like, this experience taught me not to trust anyone. But at some point, someday, somewhere, you trust in somebody. If you go eat out, you trust in somebody, right? They making your food. You trust in somebody. You take an Uber. You trust in that person to get you to where you need to go, So it's just, I feel like that's one of those things that we just say just to kind of, make us feel safe. But it's not true, And I just feel like the more that we being honest with ourselves, because yes, life happened, we go through stuff, people hurt us, our trust has been broken, but those things didn't happen for you to go through life guarded and closed off and not allowing yourself to, meet beautiful people who you can trust, who will be a safe space for you, like, but everybody has to go through their process and work through their things in their own time. But I think a lot of it is just us coming back to our heart and just really being honest with ourselves. There's some good people out there, though, got to go through coal to get to the diamonds. Yes, that's how I look at it. Like, every experience that I've been through for a long time, like when I was in that energy, I felt like I didn't understand it. I was like, why is this happening to me? I'm showing up with a pure heart, being genuine, being the best version of me that I can be in these relationships, in the space that I'm in, with pure intention. And it's like the people that I was meeting, it wasn't the same energy. Like, no, they hurt me. I went through some stuff, but I learned my lesson. The lesson wasn't for me to close my heart and be guarded and say I'm not going to trust anybody no more. No, I meet everybody. I always say this on here. I meet everybody at 100%. And then you, right, this new person that I'm connected to, you're going to show me how this interaction gonna go. And then from there, I can deduct, or you can stay at that 100%. Like, you gonna show me, you gonna teach me how to treat you by the way that you show up in my life and how you treat me. But I'm not gonna meet you with the energy of, oh, like, let's just say friends, right? I'm not gonna meet you in the energy of, oh, like, my friends in the past, they wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? They was fake friends. Like, I'm not gonna meet you and say, oh, you're gonna be a fake friend. No, I'm gonna let you show me who you gonna be, and I'm gonna move accordingly. So that's what the lessons come. They come to teach us to learn and grow, and just show up different in new connections, new relationships. Like, but a lot of people move off old energy in new connections. And then eventually, like, you're bleeding on to people who didn't hurt you, you know? Definitely a two-way street when it comes to any type of relationship. Yes. And to, like, with every relationship, is both parties have to be willing to do the work. Because nobody's perfect. Like, we all just trying to figure this life out. We all doing the best that we can. But I always say it's all about communication. That healthy communication. And it ain't always gonna be sunshine and rainbows. Like, no. Sometimes you're gonna have those hard conversations. Sometimes you're gonna disagree. And disagreements are okay. Like, as long as y'all can come together, right? Hold space for each other, hear each other out. You know, like, be willing to take accountability, be willing to put yourself in that person's shoes to understand their perspective and where they're coming from, and then vice versa. Right? We live, we learn, we grow. But you can't be the only one doing the work. And if you in those type of relationships now, and you are the only one pouring into it, then you have to take a look within yourself and figure out why. Why you willing to continue to pour into somebody that's not pouring into you? Yes. Yes. And I feel like people don't understand it. Like, yes, we can have disagreements and still love each other. Like, I want you to call me out on my bullshit, because sometimes we gonna see things in each other that we may not see in the moment that we're doing. Like, I want that friend that's gonna say, girl, now you know you was wrong for that. You know, that's how me and my friends are. You know what I'm saying? That's how we operate. Like, no, that was not right. That was not okay. And then you got to check yourself and do better. No, I'm not about to just agree with you because you're my friend. That wasn't right how you showed up in that relationship. That wasn't right what you did to that person. Like, no. What are we talking about tonight? Say, we talking about love and relationships. And just life, you know? I asked you earlier how you was doing. But yeah, you know, so that's what it is. But I feel like the world's love, right? The world's love is an illusion, right? It's based off conditions. And that pure unconditional love from source, that love energy that's vibrating everywhere and in everything, if we just tap into it, that love is unconditional. When you come back to your heart, when you come back to that love that's on the inside of you, like, you are that love. Like, do you see yourself as love? I like to ask people that question. Instead of looking for love outside of you, like, do you see yourself as love? And honestly, I prefer it sometimes because it shows that you generally care about the other person. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I love that. And so I pay attention to so when it's time to have those hard conversations, how the other person receive it, right? Do they get defensive? Do they listen? Do they reflect? Do they come back and be willing to have a conversation? We talk through it. Because if they get defensive, then they ain't trying to hear you. They ain't trying to take accountability. They're just trying to stay stuck in that energy that they in. And where I'm at now on my path, like, I'm just not accepting that type of behavior. Like, I'm gonna allow you to be who you want to be, because it's not my job to change you. But I can make a choice if I want to have you in my life or not, if that's something that I want to tolerate, and it's not. So we get to choose what we are willing to accept. Whether it be friendships, I say it all the time, it don't matter what type of relationship it is. Communication is the key. If you don't have communication, you don't have nothing. that trust, that love, all of those things is that solid foundation to keep relationships growing and evolving. Mm-hmm. And then the most important relationship of all is the relationship you have with yourself. Like, how is your relationship with you? That's the most important relationship. How are you showing up for you? How are you being honest with you? Ashley, say play Tupac one more time. We talking right now, Ashley. You can get in here and join in this conversation. Like, what does love mean to you? What does it mean to you, Ashley? I'ma listen to it. Don't be avoiding this conversation trying to listen to Tupac. You want to be distracted by Tupac, Unconditional Love. I know that I can count on you. Well, I need somebody. So, in the past, like I was saying, you wait, hold on. You find that special person. That's that's what love means to you. Shayla, hi, beautiful. How are you? Hola. How's your day? So love is when you find that special person. Have you found that special person within though? Cause all right, so if love is only when you find that special person, if you don't have that special person, then what? You don't have love? Like, so that's what I'm talking about. The world's love. The world's love say, oh, love is when you find that special person. But what about coming to this space of understanding that you are love? Like, with or without the person or the things, you are that love. You are the embodiment of love. What happens when you get to that space where you can see yourself as love and you show up as love and then you attract that same love in your life? Not a love based off conditions. Unconditional, pure love. Like, what happens when you get to that space? You know, just something to think about. Because at the end of the day, that's always the goal. For people to just go within and just find that within themselves, because we are conditioned to look outside of ourselves for it. Like, oh, I don't feel love, I don't feel whole and complete until I have somebody in my life. That's the world's way of thinking. Like, that's an illusion. Like, it's an illusion. Because then, as we know, because we done been through it, right? We done been through these illusions of feeling like we're complete in a relationship, and then the minute that relationship don't work out, then we left with all these broken pieces trying to figure out what to do with it. And instead of putting those pieces back together for ourselves, we just go to the next person and expect them to put the pieces together and fill the cup. And then they leave and the cup broken again, and the cycle just keep repeating itself. Like, how many times do we want to go through those lessons before we realize that we are the answer to that unconditional love, to that embodiment of love? And you just find that within yourself. And I'm telling you, like, the peace within, and to understand that, man, like, with or without these things, whether it be a relationship or just material stuff, because some people find in love in material things, like, you know. So even with or without this stuff, like, to come to this pureness, this love of, like, damn, like, this is warm and cozy, like, I like this. I like this. Dre, the dream is in the building. What's going on, Dre? You always come in with the eyeballs when I'm talking about this topic. Put your eyeballs in your head. What's up, Queen? Yo, I definitely have a little hustler on my hand. I'm telling you. How was your day, Queen? Sheila, my day was amazing. Um, when I first got on here, I was feeling all the emotions all at one time. I went to see the Michael Jackson movie, and I experienced all the emotions in there. But it was really good. I had a good time. Um, I laughed, I cried, I danced, of course, because you know it's Michael Jackson. So I'm in the theater jamming out, looking at the people who not moving. Like, why y'all not moving y'all body? It's Michael Jackson. What are you doing? But yes, overall, my day was amazing. We gotta be hustlers. No, Dre. Look, let me tell you. Okay, so he asked me for $5 for Robux. So he asked his brother for $2. His brother gave him the $2, and I gave him $3. I brought the $5 of Robux. So he come in here and say, "Oh man, I originally asked you for $5. So because Ben gave me the $2, does that mean you still gonna give me you gonna give me the extra $2?" Like, boy, if you don't get out of here and go play your game, like, yes, yes, Dre, it is. Absolutely not. You just got $5. You better go play. Well, what you have? Every week he have something. I got him $25. I say, look, spend this wisely. 2 days, this boy coming here talking about, oh my, you think I can work to earn another $5 to get some more Robux? Well, at least he want to work for it, but I'm just saying. Right, he's definitely missed. Yes, it was sad. It was good. Like, I enjoyed it. You know, people gonna have their thoughts about it. But I enjoyed it. I think they did a really good job, and his nephew did a really good job. But watching the abuse part and just, yeah, I didn't like it. So yeah, Shayla and Dre, y'all just answering, but I was asking, like, what does a healthy relationship looks like to you now after the things that you have experienced from your past relationships? Like, do you have a clear understanding on what a healthy relationship looks like for you now? Milton in the building. What's going on, Milton? Good night, my awesome laughing queen. How was your day? My day was amazing. Hello. Hello, cousin. How are you? Alita. How are you? So yeah, so that's what we talking about. Tired. Oh, okay. What did you do all day? A healthy relationship looks to me like respecting each other and actually caring about and making time for each other. Yes. What are you talking about? Milton, I just said it. We talking about love, healthy relationships, what that look like. What does love mean to you? Right? Do you still view love as the world's love, that illusion? The world love to me is an illusion because it's based off of conditions. Like, I love you as long as you're doing what I want you to do, you're agreeing with me, like, then I love you. But the minute that you disagree with me, I don't have no love for you no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. I'm talking about that unconditional pure love. And understanding that we are the embodiment of that love. Like, you are that love. So tapping into that and knowing it. I didn't have any of that in my last relationship. He thought money would keep me. Absolutely not. Oh my goodness, Sheila. Like, fakes. Fakes. Let's not even go there about the money. Nah, a lot of people do that too. And a lot of people in their mind, they think that's love. And then when you really think about it, it's probably because how they was raised. You know what I'm saying? They was made to believe that, oh, if you just pour money to someone, then that's considered as love. So that's another thing to think about too, from their perspective, how they're showing up. These days, we as folks don't have great relationships. Come on, Dre. Like, can I just pin that? Because yes, that part, that part right there, that's the root. That's where it started. Having that great relationship with you. That's what I was just telling Ashley. Because I asked Ashley, and she said love was having that special person in your life. And I'm like, but what about, so if that's love, if love is having that special person come into your life, what happens when that person leaves? Then you don't have love? Then what? What are you? Who are you outside of a relationship if that's love? Right? But the relationship with self is the most important relationship that we ever gonna have. Because once we have that relationship with ourselves, right, and we understand and value us, all of us, then we able to make better connections with people. My love is always conditional with men. Well, at least you're being honest. But why though? Why is that? And why just with men? Like, I want to know. I want to dive deeper into that. Letha, talk to your cousin. Money is only a tool. I wonder if people will worship a hammer as well. Dre, look, facts. Dre, how was your day at work? That's facts. I also had to put blame on myself because it's important to see where you went wrong as well. I see where I definitely went wrong, and until this day, still a work in progress. Sheila, we forever gonna be a work in progress. Like as long as we're living and breathing, we always working to just be better every day because we're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? We're learning and growing as we go through life. And it's a choice. It's being aware. It's being aware of yourself, so aware of yourself that you willing to grow. Taking accountability. That's life. Like as long as we living and breathing, right? That power of choice to be better. Everybody not choosing it though. So I love that you aware of that. And yes, that part about recognizing the role that we played in these situations and how I think one of the hardest things for me to face was in these relationships. Like, yes, the things was happening, and I'm like, I stood there for so long. Like, I allowed this treatment to happen. And it wasn't until I stopped and checked myself and was like, what part of you feel like you deserve this treatment? Like, what part of you feel like you deserve this, that you staying here, that you allow this to go on for so long? And I feel like a lot of people don't reflect on that. Like, they're so busy pointing the finger out of like how this person treated them, but you don't realize that you gave them the power to treat you that way because you stayed, right? So I always wanted to experience whether love would buy happiness. Been there, done that. I was miserable. Look, thanks. Thanks, Lisa. I'm glad that you wanted to have the experience. You allowed yourself to have the experience. And now you know that it doesn't. And you were miserable. But how have you changed in your new relationship? What does that look like now? Oh, snap, me and Queen be aligning for random reasons. We do, Dre. We do. Thanks, Queen. My day was dope. We had the whole crew working today. That's awesome. I love that. Some people get sick satisfaction of hurting others. I just don't understand that. Me either, Shay. But you have to remember too, they do because they're hurting. They're hurting. So they want people to feel how they feel. And that's not the answer. That's not the answer. And I know, like, for me, I always say, like, I am the blueprint and the foundation to understand that people are making a choice and you're choosing to show up in life this way. You're making a choice. No matter how many excuses you want to make and say, oh, this the reason why I'm this way. My mom wasn't there. My dad did this. You can come up with all the excuses that you want. But as adults, like, we have to take accountability for how we showing up in this world. Like, there is no more pointing the finger outside blaming people. Take accountability and responsibility for how you're showing up. We can blame people all day, right? I can give y'all a lighter example on something so small but so funny. But like for me, I had this aha moment one day where I was like, I just can't stop eating fast food. Like, oh my goodness, I just can't stay away from it. And I know what? I know why. Because my grandfather always brought it for me when I was younger. It's his fault. Like, as a grown ass woman, I'm blaming my grandfather who's no longer here, who done transitioned on the other side. And I'm like, it's his fault. And in that moment, I had this aha moment of, girl, you really sitting here blaming your grandfather for why you can't stop eating fast food? No, you making a choice. Your grown self making a choice every day to go to a fast food place. It is not your grandfather's fault. Yes, he spoiled you, but it ain't his fault why you can't stop going. It's your own fault. Like, it's your own choice. But we do that in so many different avenues. That's just a light, funny example, but a real one. People can have unconditional love, but wait, it also be deepest part. It also be the deepest part of your heart. I think it's mostly like all the good things that two people giving and sharing with each other in the deepest respect. I like that, Milton. Hurt people, unfortunately. Yes, they do some, but some of us are choosing, right? Some of us are saying, I was hurt and I know what that feels like, and I don't want to make anyone else feel that way. So some of us are moving in that energy, and that's me. Like, I know what that feels like. I don't want to make anybody feel the way that I felt, and that's my heart. And for a long time, I used to beat myself up about it, about that being my heart. And I was like, maybe I should be like these people and not care about other people's feelings, or, oh, I'm hurt, so I'm going to hurt people. Maybe I should be in that energy. But then I had to realize that no, that's not my genetic makeup. Like, I wasn't designed to be that type of person. And if I move in that energy, I'm doing more damage to me than I'm doing to anybody else. And I refuse to move in that energy. Yes, I was hurt, but I recognize what that felt like. And I don't want to make nobody else feel this way. So let me move different. And I feel like if more people had a heart like that and thought that way, then this world would be a better place. Like, I have standards, requirements. When they're not met, it affects my feelings somehow with people who are considered family. Those who are day ones, I'm just wired to love them differently. I love the requirements. What's the requirements? God loves you. You defend your own destiny. You define your own destiny. God bless everything in this world isn't of God. I mean, yeah, we can put that spin there too. It seems that way. How dare you? How dare who? What you talking about? What are you talking about, Letha? Well, these days, Queen, instead of fast food. Oh, you talking about when I was talking about Papa? How dare you? Wait. Well, these days, Queen, instead of fast food, is grocery shopping. Be quiet, Drake. Look, and I told you I was going to the store today because I had to get my water. I forgot it. But that's all I got out the store was my water, and I brought me some tulips. Yes. Y'all see my beautiful yellow tulips I brought me today. They are gorgeous. That's all I got. I'm baked. Well, I love cooking. I love cooking. That's good, Ashley. But do you love you? Like, honest question. Do you love you? All of you. I want you to be honest. Matching energy exhausts too much energy. It does. Yes. And I keep telling people, like, I value my time and my energy. I don't know about nobody else, but where I'm at in this time and space, my time, my energy is precious. And I'm not just throwing it out there, throwing it away. No, I'm not. The Lord ought to be a part of all that is going on, your beliefs and your faith. It is also a very spiritual thing with faith. So for me, I understand that what the world called God, which is source, the divine, is on the inside of me. So it's definitely a part of me each and every day. It is. I am that I am. It's on the inside of me. It's nothing outside of me. So I'm no longer looking for it outside. So every day that I wake up, I look at myself in the mirror. I hug myself. I love myself. I'm showing up for myself. I'm holding space for myself. I'm being gentle with myself. I'm giving myself grace. That's that divine love. That's that God energy that the world is searching for on the outside of them each and every day. Tulips are amazing. Yes, they are. Matching energy isn't exhaustive. It's It is natural. It's exhausting, Dre. If you matching negative energy, oh yes it is. But there's different type of energy. So I see where you going. But if it's on a negative level, yes it is. It's like if somebody came in here right now, you know how they come in the chat. You know how they be talking about my nose ring and all the things. Like, if I switch my energy to match theirs, like, you know how draining that is? Like, nah, I just go to them with love. Like, just mind your business and love your nose. Love your own nose. Don't worry about my nose. Worry about your own nose. Your big forehead, like all the things they come in here and say. Like, I love my big forehead. Do you love your big forehead? Like, you know my energy. Like, no, y'all cannot play with me in this space. Like, I am that I am. Like, I ain't asking for permission. I'm showing up. I'm being my authentic self. I know. I am that. I promise you with energy, she be happy. Pandora ever talks. Drake. Yeah. Men I've heard. Hey, bull nose rings. Seem like a lot of people do because I just get too much attention around it. Like, just love your own nose. Like, leave me alone. Love your own nose. Always remember that you are a very special person, and I think that you are chosen. I love your laughing. Thank you, Milton. Thank you. I'm loving my laughing more and more every day because I just laugh on here with y'all all the time. Only when it's natural, but being who you are, being who you're not wired to be, just to meet someone where they are, it is exhausting. Yes, it is. It is. They believe all women with a lot of tattoos and nose rings are for the streets and crazy. You know what, Dre? Do we need to pull up the definition of perspective and perception? Because that's their reality. Like, that's why I love just being in this space of not needing people validation or approval for who I am, how I show up, what I do. Like, if you gonna define me because I have a lot of tattoos and I have piercings, if your perception of me is not my business, like, I don't care what you think about me, how you perceive me, that's not my business. I know who I am. Now you can meet me in the space of getting to know me, and then you'll see that, oh wow, she got all these tattoos, she got these nose piercings. She ain't for the street. She out there in nature. She putting her feet in the grave. She connected. She tapped in. Like, that's up to you. You can perceive what you want, and you miss out on this beautiful energy. I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with that too. The more you laugh, the more you laughing is the more happy I become, and then I can't stop laughing. Well, I'm glad that I can give you the gift of laughter, Milton. I love it. Ain't nothing like it. The gift of laughter, the gift of joy, the gift of love, the gift of connection. I love it. Nope, I wrote a paper on. I know you know, Dre. I know you know. We talked about it. But I love it because that's what it is. And when we understand that people can only understand life from their perspective and perception of their own experience. They can't understand nothing beyond that unless they allow themselves to open up to learn and grow beyond their perspective and perception of where they are right now. Right? So when people come and they're projecting, that's why I don't take it personally, because I understand what's going on. So when I'm sharing from my space of my reality, right, my truth, and people come in here and they're like, she don't know what she's talking about, or she lying, or this or that. Like, what I hear them saying is I never experienced it. That's why I don't know what she's talking about, because I never experienced it. And you won't understand. But if you ask questions, right? You open your heart up to learning, growing, and understanding people from their perspective and perception of their own experience. And then you may elevate. Then you may grow to be a little wiser in your life. Stop projecting. Stop judging and ask questions to understand people from their own experience. I know you're an amazing woman. Thank you, Dre. Putting people into a box makes it easier for them to understand the world. Yes. Yes. 100% faith. And we talked about this before too. Like, a lot of people, they want you to agree with them. They want you to be on the same path that they on to validate them, because they're questioning their own reality. What's real, what's not? Like, is this true? Is this not true? And if too many people ain't agreeing, then they're lost and they're confused. What's going on? Or that person saying something different. That person believes something different. Well, that person's on a different path than yours. Know your truth. Stand in your truth. Honor your truth. Walk in your truth. Because guess what? I will walk this path alone. Nobody ain't got to come tell me, Queen, when you go outside and put your feet in the grass, you're grounding, you're connecting to nature. Beautiful energy is flowing through you and all around you. When you hug a tree, it's healing. Nobody don't have to tell me that. For me to know, I go out there and I do it every day. I don't care what nobody thinks. People out there looking at me like, this lady done lost her mind. She just hugged the tree. You damn right I did, because I know something that you don't know. And I don't need your validation. I don't care if you think I'm crazy. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, because I'm on my path. And I understand that everybody on their individual path, their soul came here to experience something different. So just because you don't look like me, or you don't agree with me, or you don't believe the things that I know, I'm not judging you. Like, live your life. Do what makes you happy. Are you content in your truth? Like, that's all that matters. Me speaking about what I experienced does not invalidate your truth. Your truth is your truth. You will be okay. Honestly, things will be flowing into your life without you even knowing. Things will happen not when you want, but when it happens. That is your blessing. Yes, Milton, that's called alignment. I love it. No more forcing, just alignment. Going with the flow of life. As long as you're not. Be quiet, Dre. Be quiet. Oh my goodness. Like, you know what? This me. I am one. I am one with all things. I am one with all things. Like, oh my goodness. So yes, that's what it is, y'all. Like, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I'm just in this space now, like, I just love love. Okay, I just love it. I just love love. And you know why? Because I'm that love. I am that. I am that. And so I have fallen in love with love. That unconditional love. Okay, Queen, I know what you mean. But live ants from it. Wait, love ants from afar. Dre, now you know I'm not crazy. I'm not about to say I'm one with the ants and then go stick my feet in the ant pile and be like, I'm grounding. And then ants crawling on me, biting me. Like, I ain't crazy. I understand. We are one from afar. Like, I love you, ants. Stay in your space and I'ma stay in mine. You ever wonder what keeps you looking so young? It is your blessing. I don't wonder, because I know. I know, Milton. Love, yes, Drayton. I love love. Love is me. It's you. It's the trees. It's the birds. It's the bees. It's all the things. Hold on, I love ants. Me too. But I know you ain't about to go stick your finger in no ant pile or your feet. Like ants bite. Unless they're the sweet ones, the black ones. Oh, Dre, and I listened to that song. I listened to the song, and you were right. So the first beginning of the song, I was going into judgment mode. But I listened to it and I understand her perspective on what she was singing about. And then I love how when she goes deeper into the song, she talks about how they say if things are meant to be, like if you love something, you'll let it go. And if it's meant for you, it'll return. But if it don't, then you understand the lesson from that experience. So I love that she touched on that in that song. Because I always say that, like loving, unconditional love, right? Loving somebody. And we just gonna go to a romantic relationship. Romantic relationship, because I feel like a lot of people are in relationships, right? And they feel like people are their property. Like that energy is just, it's yucky, right? You belong to me, I belong to you. Like we're this property, right? But love, that pure unconditional love, you recognize that this person is no longer happy. I'm no longer fulfilling this person's wants, right? You recognize that. And then you say, you know what? I love you enough to say, I want you to be happy even if it's not with me. Like that is love. That's pure unconditional love. To recognize that you are not fulfilling this person anymore, that y'all no longer align, and to say, you know what? I love you. Thank you for the experience, but I want you to be happy, whether it's with me or if it's with somebody else, you know? Like that's the type of love that I'm talking about. Queen, can you play Ain't No Stopping Us Now by Luther Vandross, please? I don't know if I want to play music tonight, y'all. Like when I be talking about these beautiful topics, like I might have to go out and come back in and then play music. Cause you know they're gonna copyright my video. And then I have to go in and like edit it. And then it mess with my chat. And then I can't go back and read y'all comments. Like I'll play music tonight, but I'ma start another live. What well, that brings me to the song by Anita Baker, You Belong to Me. I'm gonna have to listen to it, Dre. I would have to listen to it. Cause I don't remember that one. Huh? So yes, I'm gonna have to listen to that one. I want y'all to tell me y'all favorite Stevie Wonder song. Give me a favorite Stevie Wonder song in the chat. I don't own anyone, but a woman must understand I am her protection, and that means teaching her sometimes, not control. I mean, I feel like we all have to learn what it means, what trust truly means, what love truly means. So I'm gonna go to pure trust, pure love, right? Because those two things and what I have seen in relationships and what I see just not in relationships I've been in, but in other ones, like watching other people. You say you trust a person, but do you really trust them? Like, what is trust? I'll be loving you always by Stevie Wonder. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one, Drake. Y'all know I be asking y'all for these songs and I put them in my playlist and I go listen to them. Wait, hold up. I'll be loving you forever. They have another. That's another song. Like I don't know why another song is playing in my head. Oh shoot. Oh, oh what am I doing? I almost put you in timeout. New Kids on the Block. That that's what came up. Going out in the rain. I wanna go outside. In the rain. I might sound crazy. Hey Key, how are you? Dane, I'm always getting timed out. Dre, you have never been timed out. Not over here. What are you talking about? Don't be adding this song to your game, Queen. I'll think about it. I have to listen to it. If it have a good verse in it, yes, I definitely will be adding it. And Key, how was your day? I absolutely love your content. You and your daughter working out, like that's my goal for me and my daughter, but she ain't having it. She ain't having it. She want to go to the gym, and I keep telling her, "Let's go out in nature. Let's work out at home." But she want to go to the gym, and she like, "Well, I asked you to go to the gym first, so let's go to the gym." And I don't want to be inside. I want to be outside. I want to be out in nature. I want to go outside. Yes, and just how you stand in your power and you handle the people coming in the chat, like I love it. The first time I came in there, Dre was like, "Key, queen like you." Yes, because you're not about to let people come and mess with your energy. Like you know what it is. And I was on there one day where I heard you say like talking about karma and how what you put out, you get back. So I'm not about to put that energy out. I let people be who they want to be. And I show up the way that I want to be. I love that. I love it. Yes. You know what? I'm setting the intention and putting the energy out that she gonna come around. But I'm like, I'm learning too also how to like us to flow in harmony, give and take, you know, like I have to meet her where she at too. How I'm expecting her to meet me where I'm at. So maybe we'll do the gym and then we can do some outside workouts too. Hey Jerry, how are you? Don't lower your vibration to deal with folks. I be trying to tell them, Key. I be trying to tell them on here. Like, they already know how I roll. I'm gonna meet y'all with love every time. Love in a song. Like, I'm gonna guide you right back to yourself every time. That's what's gonna happen. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm like, I just don't want, I don't know where I'm at now. I just don't want to be in the building. Like, you can do so much at home and just outside. Just finished watching the NFL draft. Oh, okay, Jerry. You know, once you start talking about football, you done lost me. You done lost me. Right, and save money. Yes. You can't go wrong with love. Look, say that again for the people in the chat, Key, because absolutely. All we need is love. And they don't even know. Like, they don't even know that that's what they missing. I just remind them, like, who hurt you? Because it wasn't me. And I'm just going to give you the love that you don't know you need and deserve. Like, that's it. That's what it's going to be for me. Because I know that I am love. And I'm going to show up as that love every time. I stop clubbing and will chill at a bar to play darts or pool. I know. I can't wait. I was what, 26 the last time I went to a club. My club is here. Y'all already know. Club Queen of Hearts is right here. I'm jamming out all day. I'm having a party in here all the time. How are you doing tonight? I'm feeling amazing. Early, I was feeling all the emotions when I first got on. I know that came from, I went to go see the Michael Jackson movie. So when I was in there, I felt all the emotions while I was in there. I cried, I laughed, I danced. But even after I left, I just was reflecting on what I was feeling, being present with it. And when I think about Michael Jackson, like people be like, and you know, I just see people as people. But energy don't lie. And I've always felt his energy and how pure his heart is. And I know my heart is that same way. And I look at everything that he been through, because this is what the life experience is about, right? It's about going through the things, but not allowing your heart to be darkened, hardened, and closed. You go through the things, you have the experience, and you still allow your heart to stay pure and open and move in love in everything that you do. That's what this life experience is about. And a lot of people take the experience and they allow it to close their heart, make their heart hard and cold. Some people, black hearts, right? Hearts turn into cold. But that's not what the experience is about. And so watching his movie or anytime I listen to his music, like I just always come back to his pure love and energy, that who he was, what he embodied. And no matter what he went through, he still showed up in love. Like no matter how they tried to break him down and tear him down, he always came back to his heart. And that's what this life experience is about us coming back to our heart every time. And coming back to that pure unconditional love that's on the inside of us so we can move in that love and show up in that way, you know? Um dun, dun, dun. Why you didn't play my song? Actually, I'm gonna end this live when we done talking, and then I'm gonna come back on and we're gonna play some music for y'all music lovers. For y'all people who I gotta use the music and also give lessons and gems through the music, because that's the only way that y'all hear me. I gotta use the tools. I gotta use the tools for the different people. And we still don't know who Diana was or is. Dre, some people think, you know what? I'm not even about to talk about what some people think. We sure don't. Michael, no, that's all that matters. He the only one who needs to know who Dirty Diana was. Like, drink your water and mind your business. Drink your water and mind your business, Dre. Michael had his experience with Dirty Diana, and that's okay. Like, let him live his life. Y'all have a blessed night and enjoy this amazing live with this beautiful queen. Oh, thank you, Key. Good night. I thought the Michael Jackson movie comes out Saturday. No, it came out today. It came out today. I still think it's Princess Diana. You know what, Drake? Where your water at? Get your water. Get your water, Drake. Drink your water and mind your business. Let me have a session and talk to my boy and see if he gonna tell me. Let me see if he gonna tell me who it was. Let me see if he wants y'all to know who it was. Well, let me check in. I have Gatorade. Does that count? I guess. It ain't clear though. When you drink this water and mind your business, it just give you clarity on how to let things go and stay in your own energy and mind your business. It makes everything crystal clear. Give me clarity on how to mind my business. Like, that's what it is. See, life in the building. What's going on, see? The air is clearing up. It is, Dre. So, yes, go out in nature too and breathe in that beautiful prana. Take a nice slow inhale and exhale. See, how was your day? How work going? Are you loving it? Are you loving your new job? When I look at you, I hate it. Why? Why, see? Look, instead of looking for all the reasons to hate it, look for the reasons that you love it. Like, it's all about your perception. My day going good. How you doing? I'm doing amazing. We on here having beautiful conversation. I'm gonna end this live in like 20 minutes and then I'm gonna come back on and we gonna jam out because people want to vibe out and listen to some music. I have a few song requests. But you know, everything is a lesson for me. So even through music, we still learning. There's still lessons even in the music. So y'all know I'm gonna ask the questions. Dun, dun, dun. My bad, Queen. The song is "As" by Stevie Wonder. How did I miss that one? Hold on. A lovely day. Oh, look, it's right here. I ain't even have to search it up. I had a workout battle today. With who? Who the battle was with? You missed all the tea. What tea? What tea? If it's negative tea, I don't want it. If it's negative tea, see, I don't want it. So maybe that's why I missed it. Hello, Ellis. How are you? this guy was hating on me from New York City. Wait, it got big to me, and I called him out for a positive battle. Okay. What is, you know what? Why? Why do it have to be hate though? Why can't it be love? But if, I mean, if through the hate you was able to come together and do something positive, then that's good. Y'all was able to find the love in the situation. So I love that. Hello, beautiful black queen. How are you this fine afternoon? I am amazing. How are you? It's the same feeling I always seem to. Yeah, it could have went another way. Yes, see, and look, let me tell you. This what I really want y'all to understand. Please don't let your ego get you caught up in some foolishness. Stay focused on what you're doing. Like, you're doing beautiful things. Like, stay focused on it. People gonna say what people can say what they want. Like, don't let people trigger you to get a negative response. Like, stand in your power, know who you are, know what you're doing. Stay focused on that. Let that be your mission. Because once you start getting caught up in all the other stuff, like, that's not cool. Like, that's ego. That's ego. You can't let your ego run your life. Sometimes it's the kind of life. Boss Dog in the building. What's going on, Boss Dog? Oh yeah, it's time to get awesome. Yes, Boss Dog. Come on through with all your awesomeness. How you doing? My power is my power. I'm benching nearly 400 pounds. I love that drill. It was cool. We both put in our work and now we cool. I love it. I love it. Turn a negative into a positive, and build together. Like, what? That's what this life about. Coming together in love. How your wife and baby girl doing? Dre, are you cooking? I know you worked all day, so I don't know if you cooking. That pain, Dre. You know what? Y'all in y'all pain. I put in a little pain with a lot of love. Queen, I just got home. I know. I'm saying, like, are you cooking or did you eat out? You know you still be in there cooking at midnight. So don't act like you don't be in the kitchen cooking at midnight, making barbecue sauce and cookies. Armin told me pain is weakness, leaving the body. You know what? I love that. But that's why I say you have to, because the pain gonna be there, but I like to think of it as, putting in the pain, but with a whole lot of love. The love have to be there, or I won't get through the pain. Maybe some cookies. Okay. They good, baby girl. Sleep. Wifey just getting off of work. Okay. Listen to Lisa Fisher to see how to ease the pain. Who is that? Who is that, Drake? Oh my goodness. After we got off here last night, Drake, don't, you know what? I'm not going to even say what time I went to bed. Just, I was still in here dancing. I cleaned the kitchen and was still jamming. It's wonderful when I'm with you. How to ease the. You know what? You got jokes, Drake. I know. When you said it, like when I read it out loud, the lyrics started playing, but I still wasn't sure if it was a song. No judgment zone, Queen. I'm not judging. I just didn't know what it was. Let me see. I gotta add it to the list so I can listen to it. How can I wait? How can I? You know what? I'm gonna play it when I go out and come back in. So I need to play that when I'm working out. That's what you're saying? How can I ease the pain? Got it. Oh, what was that other song? What was that other song? I bet that cake didn't survive the night. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I ate it when I came from the movies today. So it did. I was on my best behavior. No, you said don't judge you. Didn't go to sleep. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, yes. Do not judge me. Hold on. I'm looking. Somebody else put a song in here. I wanna love the last. Okay, nope. Make this last forever. No, I don't know what it was. Oh, baby. All right. Um. Okay. So closing out this live. Right. We talked about love. We talked about relationships. We talked about trust. Everything that I talk about on here, when it comes to these serious topics, is always gonna point you back to you, to go within. So asking yourself the questions of how do you see yourself? Do you truly love yourself unconditionally? Like, do you, or are you judging yourself about the things? Because unconditional love, like, are you loving yourself in through the imperfections and the things that you may not like about yourself in this moment, right? Through mistakes, like, are you able to bring yourself back to love, right? Trusting yourself, trusting you and how you feel, and listening to your body when your body's speaking to you, honoring your feelings when things don't feel right, when you in situations, in these different connections, like trusting you to always show up for you and do the best for you where you at on your path. Like, so coming back to Ole, like, do I really trust myself? Do I really love myself? How am I showing up for myself? Am I giving myself permission to be amazing every day, no matter what? Like, it's all those things. Like, every live that I do, that's my goal. To bring you closer and closer to your heart, to loving you more and more every day. If you want homework, listen to Lonely Teardrops. All right, I'm adding this to the list. Then I kissed your lips and you turned on mine. Fire, baby. Oh, wow. That is crazy. Man, okay. Got it. Got it. That is, wow, I'm about to cry. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Why? Why y'all doing this to me right now? Oh my goodness. Okay. And I thank you, babe. Oh my goodness. Why? Oh my goodness. mm. Oh wow. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness. Got it. Got it. Oh my goodness. All right. One of my absolute favorite songs. So with that said, did you read the poem? Oh my goodness, Dre. No, because I stayed up all night dancing. No, I'm serious. I'm about to write it down right now. That's what I'm doing before I go to bed. Oh my goodness, hold on. I'm gonna go out and come back in. I'm gonna end this one, but oh my goodness, hold on. Then I kissed your lips and you. Did I say something wrong, Queen? No, Dre, you didn't. I just got this download of a connection of how I show up on here. Like, I was judging it. And then I was just reminded of what's happening in those moments. So, no, it's just like that aha moment of, oh, wow. Like, the lessons are always right there in so many different ways. But, no, you didn't say anything wrong. Just search on your phone. Yeah, I wrote it down to remember to read it. Like, I'm gonna pull it up on my phone, but all right, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna end this one and then come back on, and then we gonna just jam out for a little bit. So let me end this and then start a new one.